problem with jumping jacks when you got a good rhythm of hands open, legs open, or closed or whatever, and then you switch up somewhere in the middle, and now you don't know what you're doing.
I'm black. I got rhythm. That don't happen to me.
What's that like, Daniel? What is that like?
That don't happen to me. My jumping jacks is so poet.
It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, yo? Coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas, here at YMA Studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. I got the Booth Boys with me. What up?
Hey, Danny.
Yo, what's up, Danny?
How y'all boys doing, man?
Great.
We
Always
chilling.
good having you here.
That's right. I got the homie. You got more appearances than anybody, man.
Really?
That's my right-hand man right here. You guys want me to co-host now.
I'll
I
be
got
co-host.
Ari Shaffir in the house.
I'll be Danny C.
Yeah, that's right. How you doing, man?
I'm
you
doing
back,
great.
Like we was talking, man. Your ass in Austin so much, you might as well live here, man.
So many people think I live here now.
I know, man. Everybody's moving here now. You might as well join the gang,
They were
man.
pushing so hard. It's a bachelorette town. I don't want to live here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you going to HEB.
What's that? You been there?
Yeah, you don't like the HEB?
Who did I go see there? Where did Pink
No,
Floyd
not the
play?
HEB Center, the actual grocery store.
Oh. Yeah, that's okay.
It's all just single women in there, man.
God, dressed up too.
Yeah, they looking for it, man. I think they said the population is like way more women than men here.
There's some whores in this house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm a one-woman man.
Sure, but you have eyes.
I mean, I try to keep it to myself for the most part, But yeah,
I'm here a
man.
lot. I love it here. You like it? It's been how long has it been? 3-4 years for you?
No, almost 3.
Damn.
Yeah, I love it here.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have lived here a lot sooner, man. I mean, it's crazy because Austin is like, it's a special city to me, man. I owe a lot of my career to Austin, with South by Southwest, and like I've literally my whole career changed after playing South by Southwest.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What happened in South by?
I had I came down here. You know how you do in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
You play South by Southwest. You just playing at these random bars and small venues and going everywhere. And Ralphio Sadiq was supposed to be at Fader Fort, which was like the biggest, showdown here to get, and then he canceled. And so then I was like cracking. I was just starting to come up then. So they threw me on the lineup, and I killed the show. And then I actually seen like everything just changed almost to like even the next year I was headlining Fader Fort.
Really?
I was on the cover of the magazine and everything. Yeah.
Because you blew it out.
I mean, I wouldn't say just that one show. I mean, I did a lot of stuff in between that, but it was like, damn, what difference a year make kind of thing, you know? So yeah, it was great, man. And then now South by Southwest always happened around my birthday and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I always would get like cool birthday shows and shit. I get like, make a nice little money,
South by used to be so fucking cool.
Yeah, I remember it was more like band oriented.
Yeah.
It'd been more like, and I used to like it because it was always like all the up and coming people. So you can go to these shows and you get put up on people. But now it's like a lot more.
I saw Courtney Barnett here once. We were doing shows at like shitty nothing bars, sleeping on friends' couches. And then it was just like, all right, she won. I was like, this lady's good.
Yeah.
And no one really heard of her.
Mm-hmm. Now it's a lot different. Now it's like a lot more like real like industry events and shit like that. Like
one thing at Doritos stage.
Yeah, Doritos stage. That was the craziest shit. That's what I knew it all changed then.
I
actually
so corporate.
I actually won't be here this year for South by Southwest because I'm already be on the road.
Well, I'm sure you'll have some Doritos out there and feel like home.
Doritos, man, they getting too crazy with the flavors, man. They need to just dial it back a little bit, man.
What do you got, red or ranch?
It's because I had the line, stink pussy smell like Cool Ranch Doritos. A lot of people think I don't like Cool Ranch Doritos, but that was actually my favorite.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay, if you had to serve at a party, you could only serve one, like in one of those big bowls at a party. Which do you serve?
Oh, yeah, you go with the regular.
We go with the red.
You go with the regular, but if you want to be honest, my favorite Doritos was pizza flavored.
Oh.
Remember they used to have those?
Yeah, for a brief time.
With the green bag. Them shits was fire, man.
Yeah.
Man, and the hot ones too. I like the hot ones.
That's super hot. It's
Yeah,
not
they
bad.
stay hot as fuck though.
They get you after a while. Oh, here we go. We got a bunch.
The pizzeria ones, the taco ones is good too.
The taco
though.
ones are good. Dude, I was in Ecuador. They had a bunch of weirdo flavors. They like guinea pig flavor.
Yeah,
not really,
no,
but
that's what I'm saying. Taco, they've been going crazy with the flavors.
Tapatio, that's not bad.
I had
Oreo.
those.
Oreo.
No, they got to be
What
trolled.
the fuck?
That's a troll.
That's a troll.
That's not real. Ain't no Oreo flavored Doritos.
How could there be Oreo flavored Doritos?
I mean, you'll be surprised, man. I've had some crazy chips. One place, We were just talking about London. They got all the crazy chips out there. I love the fucking the pickle onion Monster Munch.
Ooh, the Monster Munch is good.
Monster Munch. I was ordering cases of that shit on Amazon and shit. Getting the fucking stale Monster Munches and shit.
You get it here, so you're like, I miss it. I gotta get it. That's why I used to have Werner shipped to me.
Oh yeah, I'm from Michigan.
I know. So that's why I brought it up.
You got sick. You used to get sick back in the day. Your mama ain't give you no cough syrup. She just give you burners.
Flat burners.
But actually, no, it works. You can put burners in the microwave with a peppermint.
What?
Put a peppermint in a cup of burners and put it in the microwave, get it warm. That shit'll knock all that shit out you. You be fucking coughing up mucus and all kind of shit, man. So that shit really does work.
Damn, it's ginger beer. It's the one with bite.
I love ginger beer. Ginger beer is my thing too. But now, man, I don't know. I guess things. I haven't been really. I got sick when I was on the road.
Yeah.
I always get sick. I think it's those hotel beds, man. Motherfuckers be busting nuts everywhere. You don't know what's going on. You just get.
I think that's what keeps me healthy. You find the nuts.
Oh my god!
Get in there. Get immune.
And you just get fucking sick and shit, man. So I don't have to, ever since been in Texas though, I ain't really got too sick and shit. I know people
because they don't believe in sickness here.
Yeah.
So it's like Freddy Krueger.
I seen people talking about COVID's ramping back up.
I had it like a month and a half ago. I got
Really?
this little cough. It won't go away now.
In New York?
In New York, and then it was done. I brought it here. I hope they release it. I was like, let these people believe. I was like, Rogan's like, you done with it? Like, no, I'm not.
That is the scary thing, man. But I feel like shit, they ain't shutting shit down no more. They're
not shutting anything down. They'll just kill you now.
Yeah, that's what they said now. This new COVID just gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Like you get this shit, you gonna die.
Be gone.
I'm terrified of that shit, man. It's like, damn, every time I put out an album, man, the fucking COVID hit, man. They gonna cancel my tours and shit again. I'm gonna fucking curse, man. It's some bullshit, man. I'm trying to get on the road. I need some money, man. It's some bullshit, man. So you've been coming back and forth to Austin, man.
So much.
You don't like it here, man?
No, I do like it, but I was like, I'm done with downtown. I told them, I was like, you can't put me downtown anymore.
6th Street?
Yeah, fuck that.
It's animals.
It's animals.
It's animals.
That's why those Jews are digging those tunnels to get out from not walking on 6th Street.
Yeah, but what was? I mean, I've seen it. But I don't really know. What was the whole thing with that? What was?
If I had to guess, I'm thinking it was because they locked down the synagogues in COVID, and the Jews were like, fuck you, we'll find a way.
Mm-hmm.
And so they dug under there. And then, you know how Jews, well, you don't have to get involved with this, but
yeah.
like...
I know you. I got to ask you, man. That's what I'm
But like, once they had them, like, COVID's over, you can open up the doors. Like, yeah, but we already got these tunnels. May as well use them for storage and stuff.
I mean, this might be another stupid question too, but why they be kicking the chickens in the bags? I seen that before one time I was in New York.
It's so weird.
I seen that before when I was in New York one time,
saw
man.
it?
Yeah. It was feathers everywhere. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on?
It's like a sin ritual for the Day of Atonement. So you put all your sins on this chicken, and then you fucking slide him around like, God, take these sins, and then you slice his fucking throat.
You did that shit before?
Yeah, once or twice when I was little. it scarred me, though. I didn't know it was
Really?
coming.
So you don't fuck with that?
No, I just, I'll eat chicken.
Yeah, I love chicken. Like, if anything, I want to put love into the chickens, man.
Yeah.
Like,
You can still cook them.
After the fact, no, man. That's
You give them to poor people. To
that's
tell
how
them
you
to do
get
a better
mental
job
health.
next year.
That's how mental health issues start. You wondering why you fucking.
There he is. Look at him. Swiping the chickens over their heads.
I seen it. I'm telling you, I seen it. I was in New York one time, man, in Brooklyn, and these motherfuckers was going
it's the Brooklyn
crazy.
Jews. It's the old style Jews.
And they was going crazy, fucking the chickens up. I'm like, man, this, and I'm like, damn, that's the chicken they be giving to churches. That's why churches chicken be all. That's them chickens they send to churches.
Well, you guys do the blood. Drink the blood of Christ.
I don't do that.
Well, I mean, yeah. Fair.
Oh, you talking about like drinking a little grape juice? Yeah, man, you be wanting more of that shit.
In the old days, you used to drink Jew blood.
They give you that
That's
little
what Tom told
cracker.
me.
They be like, man, hold up, let me get some more of that shit. You be
Get some
hungry
more.
as hell in church, man.
I used cracker.
I used to go to a Filipino church, man. They used to have the best meals after, man. They have a fucking whole pig on the table with the apple in the mouth. I used to love that shit,
What?
man. Yeah, Filipino church is different. Filipino church, I guess they are like normal, like Christian church situations.
Yeah, but Filipinos are wild. They give the balut. You ever have balut?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had it, but I've seen it.
I had it in Cambodia once.
Do you like? I mean, yeah, you.
It was
went
all
on-
right. You gotta go. It's like, yeah, it's gross. It's
You
like
went on a long mission one point in time where you was just going around eating crazy shit.
Yeah, I try to find how to eat anything.
What was the worst shit?
It might have been balut.
Really?
It's like an unformed egg.
Yeah.
You had it, new kid? Wow.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I love Filipino food.
It's Filipino food's good. If you get the
Yeah.
right place. If you get a
Yeah.
shitty place, it's bad.
I mean, it's pretty much like shit, normal nigga food, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like spaghetti and
You think
chicken and
Filipinos
shit.
are that out of
You
the
know what I'm
stuff?
saying? My grandma used to make an ill-ass sticky rice. It was just like this crazy like stick rice with like chicken and shit in it. And I used to love that shit. We used to be looking forward to that every Thanksgiving.
Damn.
I haven't had no stick rice in a long time. All right, we'll jump into some of these Ask Danny's, man.
Okay.
You can hit me up, Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. It's Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. Also, you can leave voicemails. You know, don't call us with that creepy shit or with your problems. It's 512-522-9256.
Wait, what should they ask you?
I mean, what happened was motherfuckers was calling, jerking off on it, and doing shit like that.
And you're listening to it all day, trying to find the good
I
ones?
wasn't listening to it. The Booth Boys was. They just delayed the
And
message.
they couldn't
to me.
stay hard that long all
They
day?
was like, man, we can't be
fucking rock hard.
We can't be
I'm
listening to these messages.
Dry, dude. You made these collars made me dry.
All right.
Ask Danny.
We got, what's up, Danny? What's up, Booth Boys? I got a crush on this girl for years.
Nice.
Now, finally, we dating, ready to commit to a serious relationship. I really like her, and she's the first person in years that I would introduce to my family. Only problem is her father's a big-time racist, and she's Asian. I should probably let her know I don't want to burden her with any unnecessary stress before the first meeting, so maybe it would be better to see what happens, so I don't warn her or she can prepare, or just fuck around and find out. Shouts out to Kai Dyke.
Wait, who's Asian? He is?
Her father.
Her father's Asian.
I think the girlfriend.
Yeah, the girlfriend father's a big-time racist. You
I
just don't meet the motherfucker, man. You know, that's all that is. You just, I mean, sometimes, you know, you don't need to meet everybody's parents, man, you know?
That's
I think
the thing.
his dad is the racist.
His
Oh.
dad's right. And the chick is half Asian?
Yeah.
Oh, his
And
father is the
he's
big-time
asking,
racist.
should I
Oh.
warn her?
No, don't even bring her around, man. What are you doing,
Don't
man?
bring her-
yeah,
yeah.
just
I mean, you got to tell the dad, though. Well.
his dad might disown his ass. He know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
No
know.
son of mine's going to die. I killed him and
No,
now I
yeah.
got to deal with one in my house.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even put nobody in that situation. Having racist parents got to be crazy, though.
But I mean, you got to challenge him, too. But no, you don't really. Not with the,
Yeah.
if I'm the boyfriend, I'm like, no, fucking deal with your own family. I
Yeah,
don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even put her in that situation. Just don't even deal with that shit. Like that's just like, I don't know why you want her to meet your family anyway.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
I get
What if she fucks your dad? Then what?
He be like, hold up, bitch. Let me show you this egg roll.
I will love you for a long time.
Yeah, say some crazy shit like that. Like, no, that's not cool. Just leave it alone, man. I would say if anything, because I mean,
You ever hear a racist try not to be racist? Like, no, you guys can do anything these days. I heard a lot of you read.
yeah,
it's great.
It's almost worse than anything.
I know, like,
it's worse than just. I'd rather you just be upfront with me. You know what I'm saying?
dude, I saw a guy in the park at Union Square, one of those parks. Whatever, and he saw a black guy with his son teach him how to bike. It's an old white man, and he goes, "Hey, good, that is good."
Like finally,
I was like
these
one's
niggas
taking care of one.
Like these niggas taking care of their kids now. Oh, shit.
The guy looked up and was
Times
like,
are changing.
"Who are you, dude? Shut up."
Dog. That's almost worse. It's actually worse. All right, next up we got Stage Fright. What's up, man? I've been wanting to do stand up, just been nervous and scared to do an open mic or anything.
Hear ya.
Any words of advice not to be scared of getting on stage? Shouts out to Derek.
Dark posting, dude. Just keep going. You're doing okay. Don't be down on yourself, posting.
When you first started out, was you like crazy Stage Fright about getting up?
Scared as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how you were. The first time I did an open mic in Northern Virginia, it was the only one out before LA, and I had to do 2 shots and then drink a beer and just to get stop from shaking.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I became alcoholic. I used to drink before every show just to not. I still get fucking nervous before I go on stage, you know? I mean,
Really?
but yeah, definitely.
Damn.
But I think what made me more nervous than anything was just not being prepared. I feel like when you prepared and you know
Yeah.
you got everything, you've been putting the work in, and you know everything, you got this shit.
Yeah, there was one time I was following Chris D'Elia who would just crush, and I follow him in the main room at the store, and I was like, "Fuck, how am I going to follow this?" And then I'm like, "Ari, you say this to yourself every time, and it always goes fine. Just stop, just have fun."
But I will say stand up and music is a lot different though. You know,
Yeah.
in that context, I always say that, because you can hide behind the music. It's music playing. You can dance. It's entertainment in a different way. But you bombing on stage and you can hear a pin drop. It got to be like the worst feeling in the world.
God,
man.
it is. Especially with a black club, it'll get quiet and then it'll get loud.
Yeah, they
It'll
start
get loud.
talking and
It'll
shit,
yeah,
not paying you any
"Oh,
attention
damn
and
it."
shit.
One time though, I started. I did 5-6 months, maybe even a year. Maybe 5 months. I went home to Maryland for a month and came back, and I couldn't get on stage.
Why?
I was too frightened. I drove all the way from West LA down to the Comedy Store, parked, got out of my car, walked to the Comedy Store, got to the front door, turned right around, got in my car, drove home.
That's crazy.
It was happening again and again. I just couldn't do it.
But-
I had to tell myself to just go on and be bad.
Yeah.
And
I think that's the thing with comedy. Like that's what everybody say. That's what like
couldn't get over it.
You gonna bomb.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So
you know what I did? I was like, I'm gonna go up for 3 minutes. That's all you got. I was like, I'm just not gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just went up for 3 minutes. I put my tape recorder down. I went to the mic and I was just like, I just committed to not talking just to get over it. I'm like, it's not gonna go good.
And people laughed.
People still laughed. It still did okay.
I would have laughed at some shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
hold up, this is like a performance piece right here. You doing some artistic shit going on.
Yeah. And then I got over it.
All right, next up we got the process. Hi,
Okay.
Danny, huge fan. I'm curious. How organized is your creative process?
I'd love to know that same question.
Do you think about what a song is going to be about before you start writing? And if so, how do you know when it just let loose and let your creativity flow where it wants? Thank you so much for your amazing work. You're the greatest living rapper. Shouts out, Frank T.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I know. I think it's almost like a spiritual thing. Like, sometimes like I get beats and shit and I just listen to the beat on repeat.
Yeah.
And sometimes something happens and sometimes something don't. But then when you listen to the beat so much, it like just plays in my head constantly. And then it's always start with the first couple lines. And then it's like off to the races. You just get a couple lines. But I like to write songs with hooks first because that's the glue.
What are the hooks? The chorus?
Yeah, the chorus. I like to write with the hook first because, if you got a dope ass hook and everything else will come easy. But then I learned it's just a lot of different processes. But then it's another way where I was just like, if I can't really come up with something, I just write just constant bars, just write as much shit as I possibly can to it. Just write like a long ass, like 48 bar verse and then go through it and just edit it. Be like, oh shit, the best lines, that's going to be the beginning.
Wow.
And then, build from there and then be like, oh, this part could be a hook and then take that part out. So,
and like where in the story do you want to start? And
Yeah.
maybe I'll start halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever just write lyrics and before you get a beat? Or you always
all the
rap
time.
into-
No,
okay.
it's kind of the same thing with stand up. Like even the other night, like you come up with a line and then you're like, fuck, that line is fire. It's like, oh, I gotta go write that shit down. I gotta get up out the bed and go to my computer and type it out. So then that's another thing that I would do too, where I just have all these punchlines or just random lines, and I just gotta write the setup to it.
Right.
So verses are 16 bars. If I got 4 punchlines, I know I just need to write 3 more bars to that punchline. So 4 punchlines will make a verse.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a scientific way.
Damn.
So if I got like a page full of punchlines, I'd be like, all right, I'll use this one, set up for it. But then, certain shit I like, I'd be like, oh, that's a good start. That's beginning. Because you always want to start a verse off strong. That's why I try to say like the craziest shit in the beginning.
Do you have like, I want to talk about this topic and then
I
get
think
into
the
it?
beat, or sometimes the topic finds itself.
Like gentrification of Detroit.
Yeah, that just started out as a joke. I came up with the title like because I would see like I was living in downtown Detroit and I would see these white girls like just hanging around in places that like 10, 20 years ago, that shit was like crack dens and be like, oh shit, that's Jen's terrific vacation. And I would just say that. But then the name was so cool, I just like, all right, I'm gonna write a song of that shit. But when I got that beat, that wasn't what I was thinking. It just ended up happening one night where it was like, oh shit, this could go with that. And then you do that,
Yeah.
But a lot of times where like you will write verses and shit. Sometimes where like I would say you'll get these startup lines or something like that. Like I could be on a plane and like come up with a line, don't have no beat or nothing, and then just write a whole verse out. And then one day you just hear a beat, be like, oh Lord, that shit go with this. And then you put that together like that. So it's just so many. I like to have a lot of different ways because then you get stuck in one process.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get in situations where like which would be the worst for me, where like a motherfucker be like, not hire you, but like want you to do a verse on a song and you got to come to the studio. And then you like, you got your normal process of how you do shit, but you can't come up with shit.
Right.
So then I got so
that
many.
must be way different. Yeah, you got like a few different guys.
Yeah, I got
so
so
like
this
your
way
turn.
ain't working, this way gonna work, this way ain't working, this way gonna work. I guess I'm going to stand up could be like, what's your process like?
Well, we rarely have to do it for somebody. Attell said like when he used to do a lot more late night stuff, and that was like a real thing. I was like, do you write clean? He goes, no, I just write. And then if there's a clean joke, I'll put in my mind, oh, that's good for NBC.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's good for HBO.
Okay.
But yeah, at this point in stand up, we just write for ourselves. Whatever we want, we can say it whenever we want.
Mm-hmm.
But then sometimes like, hey, I need a short joke. Sometimes I get the light in 3 minutes and I just wrap up in one. And I'm like, I need a 1 minute joke. I don't have any.
That's crazy.
So I need some for that.
Like that's the whole thing.
I want to be
can't.
dirty or more.
That's the whole thing I can't grasp about stand up. Is like, how do you write that shit? Like, how do you just sit down and write a joke? Is it like, because I feel like, like music, we have to sit down sometimes. Like I say, if you get, maybe like, all right, let me write a verse, But
Well, you
with comedy, it's like you go through day and day life and shit happen. You be like, oh, you can figure out, like, oh, that could be a bit. That could be a bit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Can you just sit down and be like, I'm about to write a joke?
Some people do. I don't.
Like, that's crazy.
I'm
like,
illiterate.
how do you do that, man?
Yeah, I don't know how to write a joke like Norman. He just sits out and writes a joke. I'm like, what?
How do you just?
I just say it a few times till it's like a little funny, or I riff. I was like, that's funny, and then I'll try to tweak it.
That's
but I got to
crazy
start
to
with
me,
something
man.
decent.
All right.
How do you decide to go low Danny or high Danny?
Based on what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Like if I'm the high pitched shit, that's just it's kind of funny. So if I'm saying like funny punchlines or like some just out there off the wall ass shit, then yeah, I mean me saying it in that voice will make it way more funnier than me saying it in that fucking low pitch.
Do you, when you come out at the beginning of the show, so my buddy that I introduced you to, Daniel Simonson, he's a huge fan. He like broke it down. I was like, whoa. He said how fucking deep you are, man. So he has two voices. He goes, this high-pitched voice, which is party, drugs, let's have some fun. And then
It's
there's
like
this other
Dr.
voice.
Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, this other voice, which is lower, which he does 30-40% of the time, which is actually don't do drugs. They've ruined my life. I've lost everything dear to me with drugs. For real, stay away. But then actually, though, drugs are good. Let's if we hear about partying. And then when I saw you that first time, it was JPEG came out first, and it was like, "Hey, I'm JPEG, whatever." And then you go, and in the high pitched voice, you said, "And I'm Danny," with like "Hi." Are you going? Is that you saying I'm doing this show as the party guy?
No, it's just I'm gonna talk like that normal on stage just because it just sounds funnier. I think it's almost like just some scary shit of being on stage.
Okay.
So it's like you got to kind of put like a superhero kind of shit. Like I'm too vulnerable to just be myself kind of thing, you know? I don't know, but yeah. So when I talk like that, it's just be
How'd you come up with that? Alter egos.
Adderall.
Damn.
Literally, the first time I rapped in that way, it was off Adderall. That was like my first time doing Adderall. I wrote a song called Hybrid. And it was just, I don't know. First to breakfast, late to dinner, flow so cold, I'm sort of like incinerator, hater, none greater than an urban dictator. I don't know. It just came out. And I was like, fuck, that shit was dope. And then I just kept doing it.
I love how much music is made for drugs.
Yeah.
I saw that's why I heard about this hyphy documentary.
Oh yeah, hyphy shit.
Yeah. And they were like, it's as soon as Molly came, they were like, we need beats to meet that.
Fucking Mac Dre and shit.
Mac Dre, yeah.
The Thizzle dance. They be
How's it?
popping their collar and shit. I used to watch the fucking Thiz. He was so ahead. People don't understand. Mac Dre was so ahead of his time because he was the first person like putting out like content. Like he had like his own YouTube channel and shit like that, and like putting out these DVDs and all that kind of shit. Like Thiz Nation, like that whole shit. Who knew that that's what everybody was gonna be doing later? You know, I've actually been going down a Memphis Rap rabbit hole.
Really?
Like all that.
What's that like?
That dark 3-6 Mafia and shit. I actually just finally learned the greatness of Coops the nigga. Coops the nigga is fucking dope, and I've been listening to that shit like crazy, man.
What a fun way to name yourself where
I know.
white people can't even reference you.
Yeah, they just gotta call him Coop, you know?
Coops, yeah,
Coops the name.
yeah.
But Coops the nigga is
Coops the?
crazy.
You go with
He was so ahead of his time, man. I remember I used to hear that, but I was such a like East Coast rap nerd, like real hip hop.
Yeah.
So I didn't even, we used to, Coops the nigga. We used to.
Coops the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
it's
used
not Coops
to.
the. Oh, Nicka. Okay.
Yeah.
that's okay. That's like a New York Nicka.
But you really gotta put the emphasis on them C's.
Really
when you
gotta say those C's.
You know?
He really should put a K in the second one.
But I used to listen to that shit like that ain't no real hip hop and shit like that.
Really?
But then now that I'm older and understand what it actually is, I used to look at hip hop as a sound more so than a lifestyle. And they were really on some hip hop shit.
Damn.
Because hip hop is really just an expression of what you are and yourself and your surroundings and where you come from. And that's what they was doing. They couldn't been no New York niggas. They couldn't have been no West Coast motherfuckers. And they had their own shit, man. And then I just love the dirtiness and like the dark, like, because all that shit was on tapes. So when you listen to it on YouTube and shit, it's still ripped from a tape.
Right,
so it
still
just got
like
that hiss.
Lo-fi.
Yeah, I love that shit, man.
That's how the Black Keys got good. It sounds like that. It sounds like dub to a dub to a dub.
Yeah, that shit be so dope, man. It's crazy how now we have the ability to make shit so crispy and clean and shit. And now you want to hear it dirty.
It's too smooth.
Yeah. All right, we got some white people shit. We got Lil White Snack.
White people shit.
Hi, Danny. Deli ham, cream cheese wrapped in pickles. Take a piece of deli ham, spread cream cheese on it, and wrap it around a pickle. Love the show. Dave in cold ass North Dakota. I don't know if that's like a pregnant bitch snack.
That's disgusting.
Pickle
roll-ups.
I don't think that's bad though. They actually got this spot in Detroit now. They got sandwiches made with pickle as the bread.
No, really?
Yeah.
How do you
You gotta
Did you
hold
get
it.
it all over your
You
hands?
gotta hold it real tight. They give you gloves.
Okay.
But yeah, that shit
Damn.
looked good as fuck. I saw it on TikTok. I was like, damn, you know.
That's not bad. Remember the double down?
Yeah, the double down was some nasty shit,
That
though,
was
man.
like
That was
trying to kill America. That was from Russia for sure.
I remember one time I took one of my homies on tour. He a little fat. He a little fat homie. And but you know, and the thing is about touring is that, you know, they on tour with me, so they eating like I eat. And I probably eat like once a day. I ain't thinking about how these motherfuckers eat. They get their per diem or whatever. And I remember one time I probably, you know, I was on drugs and stuff. I wasn't eating like that anyway, but then this motherfucker was starving. Like every time the bus rolled past a restaurant, you know, you see the little trucks, like, man, KFC coming up right now. I'm like,
You know, he's on his map already. He's like, oh, check it out.
So
He's
like,
waiting. Let's open the windows.
Fucking KFC. And we stopped at the KFC, and he was like, man, I don't know the next time I'm gonna eat. Give me a double down. And he ate that motherfucking double down. I was like, that was the first time I even knew them shits exist.
What is it? 2 fried chicken as buns.
Yeah.
What's in the middle? Just
Cheese and bacon.
and bacon in the middle.
Yeah, that's heart attack shit.
And then they have jalapeno double down. Is that what I'm saying in the middle there? KFC's.
King Cobra be making his own double downs
Korean?
too, man.
What?
King Cobra, he been wilding. This motherfucker been
Who's
making
that?
his own. It's one of my YouTubers I've been watching.
Oh, nice.
And he's been going through it, man. He's actually it's all bad right now. But he's been going through it. He's actually making his own homemade mead.
Really?
Yeah, because he's just such a drunk alcoholic. There you go. That's my boy. Shouts out to Cole.
King Cobra?
Yeah.
He looks like he put bottles in his butt.
Oh man, I don't know what Cobra do. He's on a 6-year dry spell right now.
Dry spell from what? Bottles and butts?
Pussy. He ain't had no pussy in like 6 years.
I can believe that.
The last man, his teeth. But you know, King Cobra teeth was always fucked up. But now since he been drinking his mead, he been putting all kind of crazy shit in his mead too, man. Like yeah, King Cobra is it's a sight.
What the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, it's a sight, man. It's a sight to see. Yeah, there you go. You see, he holding a bottle of it. It looked like Jinkum. Yeah, so he been making mead, man, and it's destroying his teeth. I mean, his teeth is already fucked up, but now you can tell now he be eating shit. The other day he ate a 3-day-old Baconator.
What?
Yeah, it was a Baconator.
As a challenge?
No, just for fun.
Just like, oh shit, I didn't realize I had
Because
this.
he be getting drunk, man. I really be feeling like, because a lot of time he don't be streaming for days and shit.
Dude, you do some wild stuff to your intestines when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll eat it.
He just picked up a Baconator and just ate that shit, man. I was like, dog.
Dude, that reminds me, I was in Ecuador. It was the height of COVID. We were in the Amazon. Some guy was like, hey, do you want, in Spanish, you speak Spanish? I was like, a little. My partner did. He's like, do you want the cure for COVID? This guy with just pants on, nothing, just in, like, we're like, how are we going to say no to this? Even though I don't want to go in there. He's this big fucking, you know, those water bottles you turn over onto a dispenser? He had one of those cut open with just brown liquid. And he's like, drink some. He took a top of a Tide thing and he's like, drink some. You'll never get COVID.
What was it?
Ass.
Oh.
There was so much shit in there. There's a whole fucking coconut husk, fucking all these things. It tasted so fucking bad. And he gave us a bottle, just a regular water bottle. I was like, drink a capful every day. You won't get it.
Yeah, but you just got COVID.
I stopped drinking it. I didn't get it for 6 months in Ecuador. The height.
Ecuadorian COVID got to be some different shit
They
too,
were
man.
piling up bodies on the streets.
Really?
Yeah, kids had to walk by a pile of bodies on the way
From
to school.
COVID?
Mm-hmm. They were
Fuck.
not prepared. They were not prepared.
That's dark right there, man.
Yeah, rap about it.
Fuck no.
Do that low voice.
I actually try to stay away from like political shit, man, in my music,
Yeah.
man. But I love
That's
that
smart.
shit though.
Dude, I heard some lady say, as soon as you see an artist, a musician, a writer, anybody get political online, you know their art's about to get way
that
worse.
arc, yeah. That's true. That's some truth to that shit. So all right, what is your top 5 artists or bands?
Ooh, Arcade Fire's up there.
Oh shit, Suburbs.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Nice.
People don't know I actually cut my hair like that, but I had that
Really?
swoop because of Win Butler.
Butler.
Yeah.
Damn, you really know it.
I saw it. I was like, oh, that shit look cool. And I got my hair cut like that.
Let me see who else. Dude, I really enjoyed seeing you twice. That was fucking great live music.
Yeah.
I like a live band, and you put it on.
You got to pull up, man. This tour, I'm pretty sure we're bumping to each other.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Who else do I like? I mean, I like fucking Black Keys for a while. Dolly Parton, I just saw for the first time and probably
Really?
last.
Dolly
Yeah.
Parton still look good, man.
She still brings it.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, Mississippi.
How old is Dolly Parton, man?
About 200 or 250, I forget.
Dolly Parton giving me faith. 78.
Yeah.
Like a bitch could still look good at 78,
She's still fucking.
man.
You know
Like,
she's still fucking.
Oh yeah, she dropping it low.
God damn. I'm trying to think who I like. I really don't know. Why can't it come to me right now? Oh, LCD Sound System. Love
I
them.
seen you had a clip of Billy Strings.
Yeah, we gotta talk, buddy.
Yeah, what's up with him? He actually followed me on Instagram. We follow each
Really?
other now. Yeah.
Have you talked?
No, I mean, I don't know.
What do we got to do? Get your Jews together to talk?
I mean, that's usually how it works.
Okay, so you're Jew and Billy's Jew. Just fucking listen. This guy, I just discovered him.
Mm-hmm.
It's bluegrass.
Yeah.
But it's psychedelic bluegrass. I don't know what the genre is. I'm making that up. But it's just drugs and fucking whatever. Play
No,
I don't know.
We can't play nothing.
Oh, okay.
But-
Can I play something from YouTube?
Oh, we could play something, but we'd have to cut the music out.
Well, I'll cut you out. How about that? Don't play it.
All right.
But just listen to his stuff later.
I am.
It's
I'm gonna
just
check it
hard
out.
bluegrass with your lyrics over. I don't see how it can't be a hit.
No, I can rap over anything.
I heard that. I listened to it for 4 days, and then as soon as I was like, "Oh, this would go perfect. It would go fucking perfect. It would be a massive hit, at least to me."
And so many people was hitting me up like, yeah, y'all got to do it.
You gotta do it.
I already
Those
put
people
it
are
out there.
right.
Y'all got to do it. It would be dope. It would be dope. But I'm always open. I love
Cross genre
yeah,
shit.
I love that shit.
It's so cool.
That's my whole shit. Like a lot of my favorite music has always been like that. Like,
and dude, like Appalachia, that type of music and rap is the same thing, just from a different.
what is Appalachia?
Like bluegrassy,
Oh, okay.
like it's all like songs of suffering.
Actually, he's from Michigan too, right?
He's from Michigan. I didn't even know that when I suggested it.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I'm
all I
definitely
want to
down.
do is listen to it while I'm skiing.
Oh,
That's
it's
all I
ski
want out of
music?
it. I don't need anything.
You know how to ski, Ari?
I know how to ski hella.
How do you learn how to ski?
By being Jewish, by
Go
being like high blood.
That's one thing. Black people don't have ski trips. That's not like our thing.
No, you have knockout game.
Oh, knockout game. That was crazy. That was crazy. They was just knocking motherfuckers out for no
Filming
reason.
evidence.
I mean, that's what social media and all this shit has turned to motherfuckers, where they just doing anything to go viral. Now, I really hate that, like, that shit has hit the hood like that, where anybody feel like they can just grab a camera and just like fuck
do
it.
some
I'm just
terrible
about to
thing
do
to someone.
shit. I'm about to do shit. Because now I'd be like, so much shit. There's like certain shit should just stay in the hood. You got so many fucking
Yeah.
YouTube channels of people just talking about like, this motherfucker killed this motherfucker. Why he killed this motherfucker. This shit like that.
What's
These-
that song over there where they're all playing golf? They're singing over some like
Yeah,
little
that
girl
shit was
song.
dark.
Yeah,
And that
it was
shit was dark. And they were just
All
talking
the
about
people
motherfuckers that killed. Yeah. That shit was some dark shit. I
Also,
hate,
Billy Strings. Everybody says I haven't been to one of his shows yet. It's the same. It's just hype. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do drugs. Let's have a good time. Let's just party.
I really hate that has happened in rap music, but I feel like it's all our fault. Because remember back in the day where motherfuckers would be like gangster rappers and shit, they'd be like, he ain't like that. He a studio gangster. He fake. He ain't really living that life. And then now it's like only motherfuckers that's talking. They really talking about shit they did. Like, oh, I killed this nigga at the liquor store last night. And everybody be like, oh, I love that shit. 1 million views. Thumbs up.
And the cops
It's
go right
like,
to your door.
fuck, yeah. Now they fucking they put adding your music in trials and shit like that. Like, oh, that shit is crazy, man.
Damn. Oh yeah, they bring it up in trials.
Yeah. Like that video, like Young Thug, he's listening to Lifestyle in court. Like he said blood right here. And all this
Oh
is
yeah,
just
Young
crazy,
Thug,
man.
that's right. I remember early cop podcasts were like, "Can we admit to drug use? Is this evidence?" And they were
Really?
like, we were like, didn't know. We're like, I guess they could come after us. We're saying we have fucking mushrooms in my fridge.
Oh, yeah.
They could just come in and say, "Let me see your fridge."
Yeah.
They'd find them.
But now it's like motherfuckers ain't even. I don't know. They got a lot of bigger. They got fucking Trank in Philadelphia and all that shit. They got bigger problems on their hands than podcasters having mushrooms in their refrigerator and shit like that.
It's really in my freezer.
Yeah, fucking drugs, man. Oh man, it's a dark world right now, man. I do love though. My favorite, one of my favorite shows is the border shows where they motherfucker trying to sneak drugs in on the airport. You watch them shits on Nat Geo?
And I've seen like a commercial for it. It looks pretty badass.
Oh, I love that shit.
Like
man.
how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be how to do it. It just be like it's like an airport. It'd be like in an airport, like fucking in Cuba or something. Just see the motherfucker fly, and he got a fucking dial filled up with 3 kilos.
He's
It's
sitting
like,
weird. He's like,
oh shit! Like yeah, like I love that shit, man. That's like my favorite shit. So what you listen to when you sad?
when I'm sad.
Yeah.
A breakup, best breakup album is Beck.
Beck?
We had a breakup album for Winona Ryder.
Really?
Sea Change. It was all about Winona Ryder. I found out later. He said he couldn't start writing it for 2 years after they broke up.
Damn.
It's mellow.
No, I will say, man. I don't know how it is with comedy.
Sad.
Like, can you work during like said you having a bad breakup?
Yeah.
Like if you're going through like some
You got to
traumatic-
rewrite.
Like, how do you write?
You can't do the party
funny?
stuff. It'll be all low voice Danny.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I know that.
yeah,
No, I was
right.
saying that to say like when I'm going through shit,
Yeah.
it's like hard for me to like be
Yeah.
creative and like
Yeah.
make music and
Yeah.
shit.
No,
Like-
I remember going through a bad break. I had dumped and like feeling, and just like it just wasn't going well on stage. I
yeah.
just didn't have the laugh. There was no joy.
Like, how do you write? How do you be funny when you're sad?
Well, you
It's
gotta,
like-
well, legitimate. I call it meditation or mushrooms helps to look at yourself from the
Oh,
out
yeah.
in
I mean, of
and be
course.
like, look at this idiot suffering and make fun of the suffering. You know, I remember doing a bit about like refusing to wash a plate because like my chick ate off it, so it's like her leftover macaroni and cheese, and I'm just looking at it getting moldy and like crusty, and I'm like, no, that was her last plate, and just like making fun of that.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So it's like finding. I mean, I guess that's what a lot of comedy is making humor out of the dark
humor
shit.
and pain. Yeah.
That's why all comedians fucked up, man. That's why they all dark, crazy motherfuckers, man.
We're living in a dark web of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just making light of that shit, man. That's
the
crazy
best
shit.
to me is that you get some awful thing that nobody wants to laugh at, and you're like, let me try to find
Humor
some
in that
humor
shit.
in that.
yeah.
And if they don't laugh, they'll walk out angry.
I would think
they'll threaten you.
I would think that has to be like therapeutic in some way because then that kind of help you get over it.
Right.
Yes, when you can joke about it.
My friend made a joke about Parkland shooting. It was like kindergartners.
Oh, shit.
The day after.
Yeah, that's
And it was so good. It was such a chance. She made I'm not going to ruin the joke. She's coming out with a special, Adrian Appalucci. But like, she makes the joke the day after. The America's feeling it. There was a silence for about 8 seconds. And then an explosion for about 30. And it was like one of the greatest laughs I've ever seen.
So is there an artist or a song that an ex ruined for you?
Damn. Do you have one? Damn.
Yeah. I told these motherfuckers last week, I think. It was Aaliyah.
Aaliyah?
Yeah. Because she had that song, Are You Somebody? You ever heard that shit? Tell me, are you that somebody?
Yeah.
The whole song is about her cheating on her man or cheating on him. And my girl used to listen to that shit all the time. I'd be like, hold up, bitch. And then the bitch was cheating.
Oh, damn it. I couldn't watch South Park for a while because I got my chick into it.
Oh, okay.
And then I know she kept liking it. I was like, well, now I don't like it. But I'm like, that's my fucking show.
Yeah.
Damn it, you took it from me. And then I realized, like, a lot of people actually like it.
South Park is crazy how long it's been going on, man. I wouldn't believe
At that high level.
I remember when it first came out, we used to watch this shit on like VHS.
Passed
it was
around?
Like, it
Yeah,
was like a
me
thing.
too.
It was like some underground shit.
It was
man.
wild. It
With
was so-
chocolate salty balls and all that shit. That was like,
Santa versus Jesus.
mm-hmm.
And it was like, what the fuck is this?
And now it's just like political commentary. It's really like they having their arc
Social.
right now. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they having their arc now, you know?
When they went to full seasons instead of single episodes, full whole together seasons, it was like that. They hit another stride. I didn't know they could hit a stride 20 years in.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's kind of gotten better, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, I mean, that Baldur's Gate episode was hilarious, man.
which one?
The Baldur's Gate one, that shit had me dying, man. But then they do like these full, like, they did pretty much making movies and shit.
Yeah.
You watch them. I like the specials and shit. But
Which
I
was
watched
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate.
Is that this season?
Yeah.
I haven't caught up yet in this
Yeah,
season.
that one's crazy. They did like they made because you know how like every fucking movie and shit always changing
Oh.
up the characters like Ghostbusters
Make
got
them gay,
females
make it
now.
whatever. Yeah.
So now they've made
Yeah.
all the South Park characters was
Pandaverse,
women.
yeah.
It was like the black lady was Cartman.
The Pandaverse was so fun.
Yeah, it was so funny, man. But the fact that they still killing it, they like you wouldn't think that they could be able to keep it going.
They hit
man.
both
Like,
sides, which is nice. They're always making fun of both sides of everything.
I mean, at this point, they can do whatever they want.
can
If
do
they would have
whatever they
got
want.
canceled, like they would have been, like people would have been got them the fuck out of there. Like,
That's a power that's like, you can't come after us. Everyone tried and failed. So people just leave them alone now.
yeah, no. But I mean, and I think because it's good too.
It's also really good.
If it sucked, then that'd be like a whole nother thing. It'd be like, yeah, get this shit out of here, man. But the
Yeah.
fact that they actually are good
And they're
at this
away
shit-
from Hollywood. They don't give a fuck about any of those people. So they don't care who they make fun of. They just got their own lives in fucking Santa Monica or South Park.
And I mean, they had the fucking show at Red Rocks. Like,
What do you mean?
They played like the South Park band at like Red
Really?
Red Rocks or some shit. That shit
Damn.
was
You ever play
fucking
Red
crazy.
Rocks?
Yeah, I played Red Rocks more times than I can count.
Fuck.
I just was there like last year with like Souls of Mischief.
How was that with you? I can't imagine you with seats.
No, it sucks.
Oh.
Playing seated venues do suck. But no, I like playing Red Rocks though. I mean, only thing that, playing in like Denver, like Colorado, just that altitude shit.
Oh yeah, it's hard, especially with your energy.
Like jumping around and shit,
Yeah.
you get tired as fuck quick as hell. But now since I'm not smoking, I did notice that was a big change. And I was really, but I usually, when you play Red Rock, they give you this gas mask, they give you the gas tank, and you can just sit around and get oxygen and shit.
You do it on stage too.
I would always just walk around carrying the tank around with me. So I used to love doing that. You know what I'm saying? Getting drunk and just huffing oxygen. Like, yeah, this is dope.
Nice. I'm playing Detroit in April.
Oh shit, where at?
Fillmore?
Oh yeah, the Fillmore is big, man.
Really?
It's dope. Yeah. Fillmore is. I remember they used to call it State Theater back in the days. They had that's where they used to have these crazy that's where the white people like fucking like the fucking techno club type shit. That's
really?
when I first got to that shit going. They're like, yeah, man, these white bitches are hot. And going to the State Theater, man. Yeah, this is Fillmore now.
Damn, that's
though.
pretty.
Yeah, Fillmore.
I want a plain theater. I don't want a pretty theater. I want you looking up. I want you looking at me.
Fillmore's dope though. I never played the Fillmore.
Really?
Yeah,
You'll get there, buddy.
Yeah, I know, right? One day. My
Maybe
goal
I'll let
is to
you
play the
MC
Fillmore.
for me.
That's the crazy part about me, man. I don't play shows in Detroit.
Really?
Like when I go on tour, like I don't have a Detroit fan base. That's not
Why?
like-
Why?
Yeah, I mean I'm from there, but my music ain't their thing.
Damn.
If I do, I would play like Grand Rapids.
Yeah, I'm playing there too.
I'm talking shit. I'm actually playing in Lansing, but that's more like college
Lansing
town.
it's
It's
Michigan
like Michigan
State,
State,
right?
yeah.
That's
so
far.
it's pretty much that. I mean, it's like an hour away.
But that's not Detroit, though.
No, yeah, I never played. That's why I used to throw the festival. I mean, not a festival, but I used to throw that Thanksgiving show every year. Because it is a lot of people in Detroit that do want to see me, so I would play that show every year, throw it myself. I had to throw my own Detroit show every year. I'm not doing it no more because I'm just tired of coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, like, that was fun, but it's become
Yeah, I did it 10
normalized.
years. I did it for 10 years. So
Let somebody else do it.
Yeah, I feel like I did it enough,
Who's your favorite Detroit artist now?
Favorite Detroit artist right now?
One of. You don't have to say favorite. That's a bad
No,
question.
no. I think Babyface Ray and V's. I like them. Because they come in, I mean, Detroit is always like, Detroit is a gangster place. So the rappers from there, street rappers and shit, they always come with like they got to be gangster and shit like that. But I feel like them two, they actually really kind of represent, like Detroit motherfuckers, really just some swagged out, fly motherfuckers. And they coming from that part of it. Not too many rappers from Detroit have came with that, with the fashion shit, wearing dope, just talking about wearing dope clothes, fucking with bitches and getting high,
That's cool.
So I like them. I like V's and Babyface.
That's something I can relate to in music.
Yeah.
I like killing a cop. I'm like, all right, good luck with that.
I mean, I
But
think now.
like, what about dancing?
I mean,
Music
of
about
course.
dancing.
I think we like shock value more than anything with rap music. So I think as a kid, hearing that kind of shit, I gravitated to it because it was like, man, this is crazy. I can't believe a person saying this on a rap song. So
Yeah.
But now since I've been sober, like I can't listen to that shit kind of like that no more.
Doesn't relate to you.
I just don't want to hear that shit. It's just kind of being like, shit give me PTSD or something. It's like, man, I don't want to hear about you fucking my bitch and shooting me. And, so I don't kind of listen to that shit.
Unpleasant.
I'm actually going through a pop music arc right now, man.
Pop music?
Yeah, man.
What do you listen to?
I listen to like
Drake?
No, like Frost Children and like, just hyper pop, like 100 Gex.
Pop sets are popular, right?
Yeah, but no, hyper pop is different. It's just like fast and like I don't know, it's like some internet, it's like some terminally online music motherfuckers kind of shit. But
Okay.
Frost Children is dope. I think you'll like Frost
Send me
Children.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They actually just texted me not too long ago, send me some dope shit. So I actually want to work with them. They're going to be here in March, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean work with them?
Right, we're going to do some shit together.
What does that mean?
We're going to make some songs.
Great. You know who else you should make a song with?
Yeah.
Billy Strings.
Shouts out
Billy
to Billy
motherfucking
Strings.
Strings.
I definitely, I mean, I'm open to the, I'm
I'm
open
going
to
to
the
set up a
idea.
conversation.
If you can make it happen, I'm down.
I don't want anything.
I don't-
Do you
I'm just-
understand? I just want the joy to the world.
Yeah, I'm not a sliding DMs kind of
Okay,
motherfucker.
okay.
You know how many times
I'm gonna hook it up.
I've slid like try to hit a motherfucker up like, yo, I want to work with this person or something like that. They
It's so
ghost
embarrassing
you.
if they ignore you.
They
Like, damn
ghost
it.
you.
Yeah,
You
unread.
just feel shitty. Like, damn, I suck, man. So I don't like putting myself through that emotional turmoil. Even like,
I get my Jews to find out who your Jews are and his Jews are.
I'm with the Rosenbergs.
You're with the Rosenbergs. Okay.
Or even like hitting motherfuckers up for this podcast. Motherfuckers ghost you like,
I
you're
know,
like,
it's
that
so
shit
embarrassing.
suck. Like, all right, nigga, you think you too good?
I was nervous
Fuck
reaching
you.
out to you. I was like, hey, you have some friends I have.
Yeah, man. That shit weak, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, so that's for the most part. So I don't really do that. But it is a lot of people I want to work with. You
Yeah.
know, I don't have the courage to ask. You know.
Yeah.
So I kind of just fly solo. But certain people, I would just acknowledge that I'm a fan of you, and then hopefully.
That's a good way. Like, hey, I'm a big fan. Like, you could be like anybody. They don't have to respond. And then if they're like, oh, hey.
But that even make you feel shitty too, where you tell a motherfucker like, I like what you doing out here, man. Your shit is dope. I fuck with you. Then they just don't say nothing back. You like, all right, nigga, you just fanboyed me.
Damn it.
You just fanboyed me. At least say thank you. So I don't do that shit no more,
Appreciate
man.
it.
I don't
Good
do
luck
that
to all
shit
your
no
endeavors.
more. I just leave that shit alone, man. What was your? Cause you do like going to see live music a lot.
God, I love it so fucking much.
So what was your first concert?
Eurythmics at Constitution Hall.
That's dope.
Yeah, my sister took me.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that ruled. I remember being up there. I liked Eurythmics a lot from like Missionary Man and Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was standing. I was loving it so much. And I just heard somebody, because it's a seated place, someone goes, all right, sit down already. I'm like, oh, shit, sorry. I love when they don't like you getting a good time.
It's so weird for me that I actually do this shit now, because I remember being a kid and like going to shows, and I would
like it?
I would just be more like just like, I don't know, in awe of being like, that's that person. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm really like, that's that person.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen him on TV and in the magazines, and
Oh, really?
now he's right there. And that would freak me out the most.
Damn.
I almost couldn't even really enjoy the music.
What? I get in a trance sometimes where I'm just like, I see them killing so hard. I'm just like, whoa. I just like ride their like mental wave. I'm just like, Jesus. And I stop even dancing. Everyone's moving around me. And I'm just like, whoa.
It is
But,
like you do get like a crazy high being on stage. It's almost like I said, it's like transferring energy. Like, you know, like when the show is like going super good and shit, and you like hitting every lyric, everything is going perfect, they having a good time. It's like, it is like no better feeling in the world. That is my drug.
I told that was it Brooklyn Steel or was it Pier? Where did I see you the first time?
Yeah, it was in Brooklyn. It was I can't.
Not this last time.
I know that was the fucking small show.
But no, it was New York. We walked home.
Yeah.
It was Manhattan.
It was Brooklyn. It was I can't think of
whatever it was. But man, it was so fucking wild, and you were conducting them. You know, you were just like making them move. The way the crowd, I told you, it was filled to here. The shoes get on, it just a third just went closer, and they were already packed in.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, I gotta get down there. Yeah, Flaming Lips, same shit. I'm like, I gotta go. When I saw Pink Floyd here, I was with Rogan. We're sitting in the fucking king seats, and I was like, with an intermission, I'm like, hey, dude, I'm going up there. I was on acid, and he was like, well, we gotta go. I'm like, I'm not missing a second, bro.
Yeah,
I'll see you later. This is one of the greatest shows I've ever been at.
That is my favorite shit though. Like, obviously I don't. That's the only thing I would say. Like, being on stage and performing so much now, I can't really go to a show now.
Why?
Because it feels like I'm at work.
Oh, damn.
Like, you know?
You can't just let loose?
Yeah, no. It's something like, but if it's somebody that I'm super a fan of, and I just really love their music so much, that's why I really love playing festivals. Because then there's so many people performing, you can just go see it. Yeah, you can just go see people. And even though like, I think it changed a lot now where like most festivals are booking people that are like popular and shit like that. But back in the day, it would be like half of the bill you didn't know.
Well, the daytime bands are the ones you're like coming up.
Yeah,
the
so you would go. So I would
them.
go early and just see shit, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, this shit is dope," and then you know get up on their music like that. Then next year they playing main stages. I love to see a person.
That's how we saw Lizzo.
rise.
We saw Lizzo like that. We're like, oh, this lady's fucking. Who the fuck is this? And then who is that band from? I think Nashville. Big fucking black singer, female black singer, real deep voice. But like rock and roll, Alabama Shakes.
Okay.
And we saw them go from there to like 3 years later, main stage. And it was like, you just see them crush. And you're like, oh, they're making a name for themselves.
Yeah, that's like no better feeling. Like, damn, it make you kind of feel like you was right. Like,
yeah. I saw them there. I brought them up there.
Yeah. Like, that was me. That was me. I knew they was dope. I knew they could do it. Now they killing shit.
Yeah. And then you can't get a ticket. You're like, come on, where's my freebie? All
right, let's spin the wheel so we can get out of here. Because I got to go fucking get a haircut, man. I'm actually going to see U2 at the Spear.
Really?
Yeah, Vegas tomorrow.
Interesting.
You like U2?
Used to love them, but man, I don't anymore, but I used to love them. They got hits, though.
All right, let's see.
The Sphere should be cool.
Yeah, I think jumping jacks.
What does that mean?
Actually, jumping jacks, I guess.
What does that mean? You have to do them, or?
No.
I don't understand the game.
I think jumping jacks is like a.
Oh, you just have to talk about them?
Yeah, I think jumping jacks is I think jumping jacks is an underrated exercise in some sense, right?
You can do it.
Because, what's the difference between
Just
jumping
cardio.
rope. Like jumping rope is like a great way to do cardio.
Yeah.
You know, like
Low
isn't
impact.
doing jumping jacks like the same thing as jumping rope?
The problem with jumping jacks when you got a good rhythm of hands open, legs open, or closed or whatever, and then you switch up somewhere in the middle, and now you don't know what you're doing.
I'm black. I got rhythm. That don't happen to me.
What's that like, Daniel? What is that like?
That don't happen to me. Why jumping jacks are so point?
Jumping jacks are part of calisthenics.
But I guess because jumping rope, it would be something with that.
I was doing it. We did a weight loss challenge. We had to we had to wear the heart monitor, try to burn calories, and I would do that to keep my heart rate up. It worked hell.
Yeah,
up.
that's what I would feel like jumping jacks is an underrated,
Underrated,
workout. Like
yeah.
people, like if you go get like a trainer, they ain't gonna tell you to do jumping jacks.
And no one rates them.
Yeah.
Way underrated.
Like, yeah. So
Do your jumping jacks, folks.
Do your jumping jacks, man. They used to make you always. You got to think when you're a kid in gym class, that was like the go-to.
That's how they prepare like North Vietnamese for war.
Yeah, that's why they win.
That's right. These are jumping jacks. No one will beat you.
Fucking jumping jacks. All right, man. We about it. This motherfucker got some shit you want to plug, Ari?
Yeah, I'll be at Denver in March for 2 weeks, trying to do the longest run I've ever done in Denver, and all up and down doing a bus tour in March and April, and then going to Australia in May.
Oh shit, fucking with the Aussies. I love Australia, man.
Dude, it's a fucking blast.
Fucking
meat pies.
What's that shit? That fake Burger King they got? Hungry Jacks.
Hungry Jacks. I met a chick on Tinder there once, and I decided a high level move. I was like, I'm gonna spit on her pussy, and then I did. She was like, "Did you spit on my vagina?" I was like, "Yes." I didn't like that. And I was like, "All right,
all right, man. That was great to leave on. I think American girls like that though. All right, bye.
Maybe
Peace.
it was a chance."
Yeah, goddamn it. We out. Love y'all, motherfuckers. Peace.
Bye.
See y'all again.
Buddy, thanks.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Always
Always fun
fun.
with your ass, man.